What's good, everybody? Back here another video on my channel, Jake Snipes. A little bit of a late upload today. Got a lot of things going on. But yesterday was a good day. My Avalanche, they won the division title. Rockies are on a 3-game win streak. So it's looking good for Colorado sports. Nuggets are on a 9-game win streak. They play tonight. They're going to go for 10. But yesterday was a weird day for basketball. I mean, even if we look at our 4 picks yesterday, LeBron James, he was rolled out after the video was made. So he didn't play, so that pick was voided. And Sadiq Bey didn't play either. And he wasn't even hurt. He wasn't on the injury report. The Pelicans just chose not to play him. You know, they're just letting their young guys play for the rest of the season, it looks like. So I think we're just going to focus on playoff teams when we do our picks just to avoid that. But so technically we did go 2-0 yesterday. You know, we're on a great run right now. I have another 4 picks that I like for you guys, and like I said, they're only from playoff teams, people who are still fighting for positioning, for matchups, for seeding, people who still have something to play for. Okay, and I really like the slate today. Here's a couple baseball insights if you guys want to look at them. Like I said, like I normally say, pause the video, screenshot, use any of these insights that you might like. There's some good odds behind them. Like I said, I'm going to start incorporating them more, probably this weekend when I have more time. I'm not just focused on straight basketball, especially with the play-in tournament and then the week break. There's not going to be a whole lot of basketball being played, so we're going to be focusing more on baseball during that time. But with that being said, let's get right into our 4 picks. With the first pick, we're going to take Darius Garland under 6.5 assists. This is hit in 8 out of his last 10 games where he's averaging right above 6. But if you look at the 2 games where he hit it, they're just total outlier games that don't match up with the data. Either he hits the under or he just absolutely crushes it with double digits. You see they had both games were 11 apiece. But I like the matchup today. They play the Thunder, who are ranked 4th in the league in assists allowed, 4 point guards, and overall, where they allowed 24.8 for the whole game. And now, this is mostly the reason why I like this pick is just because of the matchup. If the Thunder win today, they basically have the 1 seed locked up. So this might be the last game we see their starters play for the regular season. The 3 games ahead of San Antonio, and San Antonio is sitting out a lot of players today. Well, not a lot, but important players. Stephon Castle's out, Wemby's out. So they're kind of just settling for this 2 seed right now. But if the Thunder win this, they get the 1 seed locked up. So I don't think they're going to mess around. I think they're going to play their butts off, lock up everybody on the Clippers. A lot of unders are going to hit. I really like these odds. I like the data behind this. So this is going to be the first pick. Now with the second pick, we're going to take Duncan Robinson over 11.5 points and assists. This line is hit in 8 games in a row, 8 of the last 10, where he's averaging 14, which is a nice cushion from 14 to 11.5. They play Milwaukee today, and you know Milwaukee is just in shambles. They're currently being investigated by the league for their handling of the whole Giannis situation. They're ranked 20th in points allowed, 22nd in assists allowed, so 2 very favorable matchups for Duncan Robinson. Not only that, Cade Cunningham is back today from his injury. And you know, all these role players for Detroit, they play a whole lot better when Cade is there. He sets the table for them. He makes the offense a whole lot easier. He's good at getting shooters like Duncan Robinson open looks. And you see, even without Cade, these last 8 games, he's hit the over anyway. I think it's only going to get better with Cade being back. So with him being back and the matchup, I think this is an easy over 11.5 points and assists. With the third pick, we're going to take De'Aaron Fox under 27.5 points and assists. So now I know we see the alert right here. Stephon Castle is out. Wemby's also out. But I'm not too worried about that. I don't think his production is going to go up very much. So right here, the March 19th game and March 21st game against Phoenix and Indiana, Stephon Castle didn't play those games, and the under still hit. So, I mean, Dylan Harper is going to be the one to pick up the slack with him being gone. They do play Portland today, who's not a favorable matchup, but about middle of the pack. But they're also one of those teams not in the playoffs. Nothing really much to play for. But I'm not too worried about these injuries. I mean, this has a 100% hit rate where he's only averaging 20, which is a crazy difference from 27 to 19. I know a lot of it is because of the injuries, but I'm not worried about it. I think it's going to be under. I think this is going to be a blowout, even with Wimby and Castle being out. So I'm going to take the under 27.5 points and assists for De'Aaron Fox. Now, before I share my last pick with you guys today, I want to remind everybody, sign up for better using my promo code SNIPES. Using my promo code will give you 2 no-sweat entries up to $200 in bonus cash. So $100 a piece gives you 2 free swings at it. Either you win or you get all your money back. Use my link down below in the description. Take advantage of the offer. Sign up for better using my promo code SNIPES. Now, that being said, we're going to get into my very last pick here that I like. And we're going to take Cameron Johnson over 15.5 points and rebounds. So Peyton Watson is still out. Spencer Jones is still out. So Cameron Johnson's going to have to pick up the slack with the help of Julian Strawther, who has been playing well as well. But if you look, he's covered this line in just his points alone. He's playing really well, especially against a team like San Antonio. So even against good defenses, he's getting it. You see against Phoenix, he had 14 and 3 rebounds. And I don't know if you guys seen Memphis injury report, but they have about 10, 11 guys on there. So they're just rolling out the G League team. They're in shambles. They're ready for the offseason. They have it mailed in. They're ranked 25th in points allowed, 26th in rebounds allowed. So a really great matchup. Also, Denver being a little bit shorthanded and him just playing excellent lately. I think this is going to be easy over. He's averaging about 10 shots a game where he's shooting over 50% and 46% from 3. With both are elite numbers for a wing. He's just in a really good groove right now, which is what we're going to need for the playoffs. So let's see if they can pull out their 10th straight game. This looks like a 4-0 slate to me. Hopefully there's no voids. Like I said, we focus on just playoff teams who still have stuff to play for. If Denver wins one more and Lakers lose one more, they get a rest for the rest of the regular season. So I think they're going to come out today, not play any games, not let this one slide. Last time they played Memphis about 2 weeks ago, they lost somehow. It was a crazy game, really frustrating, but I don't think that's going to happen today. But other than that, I think we're going to go 4-0. We've been on a crazy run lately these last 3 or 4 days. I'll have the stats in the video. Other than that, I think that's all we have for you guys today. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Peace.